What is up, everybody? I thought I'd start the second vlog out just a little bit differently. I got the mini-me, Delilah.
Hi.
And we're here at Memorial Skate Park in Colorado Springs. Got our boards. I'm going to teach Delilah how to skate a little bit before I get into the wrestling bit of this video. So, yeah, we're going to have a good time. If you're in Colorado Springs, make sure you check out Memorial Skate Park. It's pretty amazing. This is just a small fraction of it. You got two half pipes, one massive, one little. You got an amazing street course, all kinds of BMX stuff going on, all kinds of skateboarding, scootering. Doesn't matter, this is the place for it. We're gonna go have some fun, maybe shoot a couple clips, put them in the video. But yeah, I'll see you guys shortly. Put it forward. There you go. Good job. Believe in you. Yeah. Hell yeah. That was a great way to spend a Sunday here in Colorado at Memorial Park with my daughter, teaching her how to skateboard and essentially relearning how to skateboard myself. It's been about 6 or 7 years since I've actually skateboarded, and yeah, it was a blast. It's not like riding a bike at all. It's a lot to relearn, but I'm excited to experience this with my daughter. Shout out to the homie in yellow pants. His name is Adrian. He was instrumental in teaching her how to drop in, and we worked on a bunch of other stuff, kick turns, pop shove it. Just threw a bunch at her, taught her a bunch. Didn't do a whole lot of recording of that. I was more focused on helping Adrian teach her, and yeah, just being in the moment. But it was fun for sure. I suck at skateboarding now, so I hope to get better over time. But y'all are here because it's vlog time and it's time for some wrestling. And unfortunately, due to medical issues, I was unable to attend Amarillo and New Mexico with my buddies Bootleg Dave and Dean Mercer. So huge shout out to those guys who got to go on the road and have fun and perform this weekend. Next time I will be with you guys. It's going to be good. So this vlog, I thought I'd do something a little different and talk about one of Colorado's biggest events. It's called Slave to the Deathmatch. More specifically, Slave to the Deathmatch 15 this year. The 15th anniversary of the event and the 17th anniversary of Primo's Premier Pro Wrestling. You can watch all three nights of Slave to the Deathmatch on Triller Plus, and you can watch all Primo's Premier programming on Triller Plus as well. They run monthly shows out of the Roxy in Denver. It is a great time. So yeah, just go ahead and start with the first night. Night one, it was myself as AIWF Deathmatch World Champion going up against my longtime rival, Roland Doobie. This is a match that both of us have wanted for a long time, and we finally got it here at Slave to the Deathmatch, a tournament that is synonymous with our rivalry. So to be able to perform on night one against Doobie was something I did not expect, but it was an absolute joy to be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some clips, then maybe talk about it a little, and yeah, be right back. Night one is done. That's right. I did not retain the AIWF Deathmatch Championship on night one. Roland Doobie was able to beat me, so congratulations to him. He definitely earned my respect and my adulation that night. So I appreciate the hard-fought contest from him. I will say this about the match: the scariest moment when the bag went over my head. I reached to try to pull it to get some air, and I couldn't because it had suction cupped to my face because I was so goddamn sweaty. And yeah, I kind of panicked a little bit. I tore it, and then he was able to choke me out. Which yeah, that'll do it, you know. That'll do it. When you get choked out, that'll do it. So yeah, he was able to win night one. He went on to have to defend that title in a gauntlet match. I think he put away like 3 or 4 people before he ultimately was unable to retain. But you can catch all that on Triller TV Plus, like I said in the beginning. So let's go on to night 2. That's right, night 2. When the tournament officially started, it was myself and another longtime rival, XJ Chaos, the person who I actually won the AIWF Deathmatch Championship off of, versus Neil Cutter and Jimmy Chondo Lion. Two absolute powerhouse names in the world of deathmatch wrestling, and to be able to stand toe-to-toe against both of those gentlemen in the ring was an absolute honor. I will say this, me and Neil Cutter work surprisingly well despite being on opposite teams. So here's some clips of night 2, and then I'll talk about some of that as well.
Legend and a deathmatch prodigy, throwing hands in the middle of the murder box, right here at Slave to the Deathmatch.
Niles doing very well. Oh no!
Spoke too soon on your baby boys. My bold, beautiful
Tower of Buckets.
You gotta think, man.
Jesus.
Oh my! He's done. He is done. That boy's not done with the match. He's done with life.
Bucket. On commentary.
Get up my own goddamn feet right now.
Oh!
Choke on that, Niles. Blood. God, bless.
He's a goon. He's out here gooning.
Ooh, and he's about to say ooh-woo to Neil Cutter. Oh, I spoke too soon, Niles, with the reversal.
Going for a possible foot stapling. No.
Is he
Oh my
stapling
gosh,
a
yes.
dollar bill to his foot?
Oh. Why? No more. Got his tootsies. Oh my
$2
God.
Tootsies right there.
Two for the toes. Oh, big
Hey,
smack.
that was a spinning kick right to the fucking kidney. God bless.
Every one of these is a money shot.
Oh.
Billy was already out here. Kind of pains me to see XJ Chaos in this, but on the other hand, I know who XJ Chaos is behind the ribs. And ribs, baby?
Oh, huge pile driver.
Unfortunately, me and XJ were unable to put our differences aside to pick up the win to move on to the next stage of the tournament. But I guess that's what happens when you tag with juggalos. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Neil Cutter and Jimmy Lion picked up the victory and moved on to fight each other in the tournament for a spot in the finals. Y'all can catch that where? That's right, Trailer TV. Yeah, an absolute fantastic match between the Bucket and the Brainbuster on the shopping cart. My back has been banged up for a couple weeks now, but you know, such is the life of a wrestler. I did get this as well, a little tiny scratch on my elbow from the shopping cart, nothing too crazy. Hopefully next year me and Neil Cutter can work together and take on two opponents who aren't ready for what me and Neil Cutter can do together. Although we had to stop and fight each other, I think if we work together It's going to be an absolutely fantastic pairing. So, yeah, look forward to the future of Slave to the Deathmatch 16. We'll see what that brings. Speaking of bring on the final night 3 of Slave to the Deathmatch 15. This one is extremely special, and before I show you guys the clips, I just want to thank Joe McDougal immensely. Like, I cannot express how much that man did for us this Slave to the Deathmatch. He went above and beyond for his local guys and put them up against some absolute badasses in the deathmatch world. Speaking of absolute badasses, that brings me to this. Night 3, Slave to the Deathmatch. Niles Blood took on XPW World Heavyweight Champion, the Necro Butcher. That's right, I got to step in the murder box with a deathmatch legend, a deathmatch icon, the Necro Butcher himself, for the XPW Heavyweight Championship, a title when I was very young I never thought I'd be able to wrestle for. And since they've been back in recent years, being able to take on the current championship holder has been a dream come true, to say the least. This match is crazy, man. All the stars aligned, the cosmos is conglomerated, and yeah, brought me to here. So please enjoy the clips. I will talk a little bit about it at the end, and yeah, I'm just so excited, man. Y'all check this one out. Please enjoy.
It's like all over the world.
there was night 3 of Slave to the Deathmatch 15. What a contest. I want to preface it by saying this. These are just clips and highlights, a small fraction of all three nights of Slave to the Deathmatch. I think my match total over the weekend probably was about 35 minutes, and that is between all 3 nights. So you can imagine what you're missing out on if you don't check it out on Triller TV. So yeah, man, that was a crazy, eye-opening, enlightening experience. I think people have a preconceived notion about the Necro Butcher, and I can understand maybe his reputation precedes him, but that man was an absolute joy to work with. I know I've said that a bunch, but yeah, it was a pleasure. You can see by those slow-mo shots I threw in there, I did get tagged a couple times. The last slow-mo clip I put in there, when I was giving him body shots and then came up and he tagged me, it actually resulted in the inside of my mouth getting about an inch wide gash. I still have a little scar, little like overhang in my lip that I can feel because of it. I do not fault that man at all. I'm sure it was in response to me punching him in the jaw, because as you saw, I did that several times. You live and you learn. You step outside your means, and sometimes the universe has to bring you back to reality. But he tags me. I go down for a second, spit out a massive pool of blood, and then he worked me towards the outside, started busting me open with a pencil, beer cans, choked me out, all kinds of things, man. We had an absolute incredible matchup. The crowd was so behind both of us that the energy distracted me from the injury, to say the least. Because when it happened, I didn't get blacked out or knocked out or anything, but he split me. I was like, oh shit, spit out blood, and then I was like, oh man, and instantly the crowd just tore me out of that reality and put me back into the world of the match, and it was an incredible experience. I need to learn some more words and adjectives. I apologize. He beat me in the end. Put the carotid choke on me. It's where you take your thumb, place it on the carotid artery, and press in, depriving oxygen of the brain. So I got choked out twice this weekend. And man, I can't thank Joe McDougal and Primo's Pro Wrestling enough for what they've done for me over the past 3 years. This night was definitely the culmination of a year's worth of hard work here in the wrestling scene, and the deathmatch wrestling scene especially. So to have these moments all 3 nights was, it was special. And getting to share it with you guys is even more special. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching this unusual episode of the vlog. I'll be back soon with some more stuff, and you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you next time.